Hello everyone, hope you guys are keeping well. We're going to get you a general collective reading. There is no sign specific read that we're doing right now. So I'm going to first start off with the animal spirit and see what you guys pull today. So please only take it if it resonates and just leave the rest behind, okay? And I'll refer to the book maybe for these cards here, and then we're gonna grab some tarot. All right, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what animal spirit comes out for you guys today. Let me actually split this deck and I'll just pull. Wow, we've got hyena. All right, so we're just gonna pull 3. We have the crow, beautiful. So we've got some fire energy, we've got some air. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and more fire, the lizard. All right. So you may resonate with these animals. They may be animals that you admire. So we'll see. We're gonna get the guidebook here and see what they have to say. So bear with me while I pull that up here. We're gonna first look into the hyena. So this is a personality that either you are exhibiting at this current time, or if there's anything that maybe feels out of alignment, there's some messages in there as well for you that we can look into. So I'm gonna start off by holding up the card and reading it out to you. So the hyena represents humor, wit, and sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? So when you're out of balance, you could be exhibiting scrappy behavior, being petty, being a little bit suspicious of people around you. When you are in balance in this energy, it does talk about you being very charming, witty, and very fun to be around, somebody who's very entertaining. And if you need to bring balance to this energy that you're in right now, it's talking about sobriety. So whether that's sobriety from an addiction or even just obsessing over, things that leave you feeling stuck. Okay, so this could be yourself or it could be someone in your energy. So take it as it resonates, okay? We're gonna now look at the crow. I love this card, it's so beautiful. So this talks obviously about spirituality, being strong in your spiritual beliefs, being very creative and watchful. So here it says, the crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the 3 realities, the past, the present, and the future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, you feel psychic, strong, and very clear-minded. When you're out of balance, you may be feeling ungrounded or hypersensitive. And to bring this energy into balance, it talks about daily meditation practice. So if this is yourself, you could be needing to just be reminded to have a clear mind if you are trying to tap into some sort of spiritual awakening or spiritual insights. Okay, now we're gonna go into checking the lizard. So bear with me while I pull up that one here. Here we go. Okay, so this is more fire energy again, as I'd mentioned. Instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, and a dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception, as if it has a 6th sense. The lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. I called you a wizard. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. Wow, okay. When this energy is in balance, you're feeling artistic, telepathic, and very spiritual. When it's out of balance, you could be elusive, non-committal, or flaky. And to bring this energy into balance, it is advising you to work on a creative project, something that's going to excite you, but not overstimulate you. Okay, so those are the three messages that we have here: the hyena, the crow, and the lizard. So let me know if you resonate with any of those personalities, if you think it's yourself, or maybe this is somebody in your energy, as I'd mentioned before. There's obviously some sort of message that needed to be spoken out here, but I feel like, you know, with this hyena energy, it could be also just reminding you here to allow yourself to be authentic. Don't hide behind, you know, being the one that seems very strong all the time, like you don't need help, things like that. I feel like you're very spiritual, you're very insightful. People do look up to you for that. I feel like people really enjoy your company. They see you as somebody very creative and spiritual at the same time, very magical energy that you hold within you. So allow yourself to, you know, be open to receive support if support is showing up for you, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get you some tarot cards now and see what comes up. Let me know if you guys like those animal, spirit animal oracle cards, and I'll use them a bit more. All right, so what do we have for the collective watching this? Wow, Six of Wands, more fire energy. Yep. So this talks about, again, you standing out in the crowd, okay? This is something about the energy that you exhibit. People can't help but pay attention. People can't help but see the beautiful things that you create. There's something here about you being very, very creative, very passionate. Sorry, I'm getting a little annoyed with the setup here. Sorry, you guys, I hate when I do this, but it's just my visual wants it to be more in line for you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, bear with me. Oh, the lizard's face is going to get cut off because the crow is just too beautiful, this card. So anyways, okay, so, and this card is really beautiful itself too. So there is this inner beauty, okay, and you're being recognized here. There's this, oh my gosh, this is so crooked, you guys. I'm so sorry. Bear with me here. Oh my God. I don't know why this is bugging me so bad. I swear. Okay. So this card, as you can see, is colorful. It's beautiful. It's this person being put up on a pedestal. People are supporting this individual that's in this world here of victory. Okay, so before the Six of Wands comes the Five of Wands. So this is telling me here you've been through a major battle, something that has propelled you to the top, though, because you have worked so hard. You did not give up on something here. So I really feel like right now you are either getting a lot of attention, or you could be getting a lot of support and encouragement from people who are seeing you either fight through something and coming out on top, or you've already fought and won something here. And it's a victory for whatever makes you happy, okay? Whatever gives you this feeling of achievement, success. So whether it's love, career, achievements at home, whatever it is, creative, entrepreneurial endeavors, there's something here that you fought really hard for and you are being recognized. You're going to be getting a lot of attention. This could also be a card of somebody having a big online presence, being like an influencer, or somebody who gets a lot of traffic on their page, whatever you do. If you're not into social media, that could just be that you are somebody very popular in your community, or you work with groups of people that look up to you. We've got the World at the bottom. Yeah, I feel like you're entering some sort of new spiritual realm, but you see the laurel wreath there, like here and here, you're in your own world that I feel like people and not to like boost you up too much, but I feel like people are wondering, how can I get in their world? How can I be like them? How can I learn from them? There's something there about that. I don't know, but you've gone through something very difficult. And I feel like you've masked, with that hyena energy, you've masked a lot of the difficulties that you've gone through. And with the lizard here, it could be telling you, you need to, once you've obtained this victory, maybe take a rest and retreat. Got the Two of Swords, Libra energy showing up here. Okay. So you're at a crossroads. There's something that you need to make a big decision on. A decision that's not something you really want to do. I can see that. What else? Wow, the moon. Cancer Pisces energy. Major Arcana showing up here. Yeah, there's some decision that you have to make after this victory. It's like you come out on the other end of it successful, but then a choice is immediately at your feet. You have to decide which path to go down or which way to go. And I feel like it's leaving you kind of at a stalemate where you're taking your time to think about which way to go, what decision to go with. And I feel like you're keeping to yourself while you make this decision, but it's something you have a lot of hidden fears about. I feel like you're feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit doubtful in your decision. You could be also seeing things worse than they are. Like, if you have two choices, you could be projecting that, you know, a bad outcome for both choices. Like, you may be seeing things in an illusion, like that they could be worse than they might be. So I feel like with the moon card coming up here, it's telling you to really look a little bit deeper into maybe even just being able to take a risk, not trying to be so calculated, not trying to be so, like the crow says, you have to have a clear mind in order to trust your intuition, in order to hear spiritual messages. So I feel like you need to really have a clear mind. And with this big city lights and all these people around you, it could be kind of crowding you. The Magician. Yeah, you need a clear mind in order to manifest something new for yourself here. Okay, so I feel like you should let go of the worries, let go of the doubts and fears. Something is not as big of an issue as you may be feeling that it could be. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but there's something here that's telling you to free yourself, let go of those self-limiting beliefs or those worries about a choice that you're going to make, and focus on bringing something to life here. You have everything you need in order to make something a reality. You've already fought through a very difficult battle to get you to this stage. So don't pause now. I feel like with this decision, yes, review it, think it over, be practical in your mind about it. Don't fear the outcome of whatever decision you make, because you do have spirit on your side here supporting your manifestations, co-creating with spirit to bring something to life here. There's a lot of potential. We've got air energy here. Okay, let's see. What is this Six of Wands here? What's this victory and success that you've experienced? Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. We've got fixed sign energy here. Yeah, so it's like this is your destiny. You are destined to be on top. You are destined to be a leader, somebody that people look up to, somebody that people take advice from, and somebody who people genuinely like to support. They see that you're able to co-create with spirit, that you are somebody who has a vision, works through all the battles, makes the difficult decisions, fights through the illusions, and makes something a reality with the Magician. So there's a major shift here, a positive shift, something that you were struggling through. You come out on top because the Wheel of Fortune is something that you pushed the wheel on. You did the work in order for that wheel that is normally out of our control. You were able to push it forward a bit so that you're on top now. Whether that's letting go of people, letting go of, you know, habits or addictions or obsessive behavior of some kind, or fears or doubts, whatever you've been struggling to fight through. Look at the anxiety, the sleepless nights there. Okay, all of these cards fell out. I don't want to take them all. But look, there's more fire energy, the King of Wands. Somebody who's determined, somebody who's very creative, like I said, somebody who goes after what they want. They have a goal in mind and they go for it. They don't let destiny sort itself out. They make it happen. And that's you. So let's see, what is this? Let's see if we can get anything on this choice, this decision, this crossroads that you're at after you have this major positive shift. This is good luck. This is your destiny. This is something that's changing for the better. Could be closing out a cycle to something very difficult, okay? And you're entering a new phase in life that's going to really propel you to stardom or some sort of energy where you're being viewed as popular. Not just popular, but somebody that people really look up to. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. So whatever this is, it involves other people. This decision that you have to make, it does involve people. Could be in your home, could be in the workplace, but it's something that you're fighting for. It's something that you're pushing people away from. Like, you're at the top of this cliff here. I don't know if you can see. You're at the top of the cliff. And you have those two swords up telling people, back off. I need time to think about something. And you're pushing these these other people's wands, their energy, away from you. You're defending your territory. You're defending your space. And I feel like whatever you're defending, it has something to do with either your career, your creative endeavors, your home, whatever you're passionate about, really. So I feel like this decision is, are you going to let, pardon me, people come in and help you? Are you going to let people come in and distract you? Are you going to continue to entertain certain individuals that maybe are a major distraction of your success? I don't know. There's a decision that needs to be made that you don't want to make, but I see you standing your ground and really defending your territory, defending your space, your achievements. Let's get one more on that. Yeah, the Four of Wands. You're holding back. You're pushing people away. You're trying to focus on your own finances, your own, protecting your own resources here. So I feel like your decision is to cut certain people's energy off. You have to be mindful of who you allow in your inner circle. Let's see, what's these fears, the Moon? Maybe you're fearing that if you cut certain people off, I don't know, maybe you might regret it or something. Eight of Pentacles, but you need to focus on your work. Whatever this is, the Eight of Pentacles, you can see while you're working hard, you're showing the pentacles on the tree that you've mastered beautifully. You've mastered some sort of skill. You're there working really hard, focusing on every detail of this, and it's up on display. And all those people, those wands, all those birds that are trying to get up to your level to see what you're working on, see what you're doing, get a little bit of your personal life, they're flying above, trying to see the work that you're putting out there. So whether this is, you know, you're an entrepreneur building a new business, or this is something in your home, I feel like people, you have fear that people may not like whatever it is that you're working on, whatever you're going to display, or you just want to really keep it hidden until you've perfected some sort of skill. Let's see, what's this Magician here? What are you manifesting for yourself? Strength, Leo energy. Okay. I feel like you're trying to manifest the strength to not give up on something that you're very, very passionate about, something that almost felt like far-fetched for you. With our illusions and subconscious, it's like something that you had an idea about that maybe felt a little far-fetched. The Moon is telling you, you can believe in dreams, you can believe in your dreams, you just have to put in the hard work and manifest. And when I say manifest, I mean like still take action. You can't manifest and just think that it's going to come to fruition. You have to actually do the work, and it's going to require a lot of strength. It's going to require a lot of identifying who to push away, who to hold back from. Wow. Emotionally detaching from something or someone. Let me get more. What else is with this Magician? We've got a lot of spiritual energy here, you guys. So you need to trust your intuition. Look, it came out. Yeah, you need to, so you're manifesting emotional fulfillment. I feel like right now you're emotionally disappointed in either someone or something. That's leaving you feeling very sad, very regretful. You're looking for the Two of Cups. This is something that you feel like, yes, you may have success in other areas, but in your emotional department, because I don't see any cups here, you're walking away, leaving something behind in regards to your heart space, something that maybe you are using jokes and funny behavior to try and mask the pain or mask the unfulfilling energy that you feel emotionally. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Libra energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio up there. Yeah, I feel like you used to think a lot about love, or about the disappointment in love, the unfulfilling emotional detachment that you've been feeling. And I feel like you've been obsessing over it, feeling like it's a little bit of a nightmare when you think about love. Got another choice up here with the Two of Pentacles. Been balancing a lot, trying to keep things afloat. Give me the potential outcome on this. What's the potential outcome? The Fool. Aries, Aquarius energy. This is a whole new beginning. This is taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Not really seeing where you're going. Having a plan for sure, but not, you know, you've done the hard work. You've put in some sort of hard work to build something for yourself. But I feel like you're manifesting the strength to take a leap of faith, to leave behind this nightmare that sits in your emotions, things that make you feel unfulfilled. Also, you could have been feeling like you didn't have enough money or enough resources to get something off the ground here. So I see you working really hard. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Yep, this is another major arcana talking about forward movement. There's that laurel wreath again. So you have success, you have determination, you have what it takes to get things moving in a positive direction. You can see you're looking towards the future here. Look at that, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. There's something that you are, it's really being highlighted here that either you are a spiritual teacher of some kind, or you've sought out somebody who has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge in regards to, you know, either spirituality or religious beliefs or practices. But there's something here that's going to allow you to learn something differently and commit to it. I feel like whatever this is, there's a very high spiritual attachment in the background going on here. It's moving you forward towards committing, whether it's going to be bringing you towards the people that are going to be right for you in regards to who to commit your time to, who you can learn from, who can learn from you. It's a major spiritual lesson, okay, to not drown in these emotions, these disappointed feelings. Could be Gemini energy with the Lovers, could be a disappointment in love, a very difficult choice that may have needed to be made in love. Maybe there was a disappointing choice that you have to make or had to make in regards to love. Wow. Well, we've got the Six of Cups here. This is the past, you guys. I feel like you're feeling nostalgic. You're feeling a little bit reminiscent on people that you may have to leave behind, turn away from, a past love in particular. Maybe that's the difficult decision, the Queen of Wands. This person could have entertained a third party with the Queen of Wands showing up there. The potential outcome looks good, you guys. It talks about committing to yourself, committing to some sort of practice that you have learned from someone else that's really going to allow you to step up your game, step up your spirituality, step up how you manifest, your ability to manifest. And while looking back at the past isn't always a bad thing, it's just reminding you too, not to stay in that energy for too long. Make sure you're forwarding, you're focusing your mind forward. Okay, with the Chariot, it's a forward action. It's a very quick moving energy too. It talks about forward movement that is driven by determination, by a plan that's been made. So I see you moving in the direction of partnership, commitment, whether it's partnership with yourself, committing to yourself. I see another person with you here though. There's you and another soul there. So you could be getting married. You could be committing to a long-term connection with somebody. Or you could be the person that brings people together in some way. Well, I hope that that helped you. I'm not too sure if that made sense for anybody watching here, but if you did find that it made sense for you guys, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.